What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Cool Figures channel. And today I have for you guys the McFarlane DC Multiverse Dark Knight's Metal Batman. If you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course playing with them. I try to upload new content every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so check back on those days to see what I've uploaded, or just hit that bell icon to stay notified when I do upload new content, because I do try to randomly upload new content throughout the week whenever I do get the chance. And if you guys do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine. Try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out, so please be my one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I am your host, Jesse the Batman Girl, aka the Buff Collector. And once again, guys, today I have for you the McFarlane DC Multiverse Dark Knight's Metal Batman. And I'm sure if you can tell by my name, Jesse the Batman Girl, I am a huge Batman fan. And honestly, guys, I haven't bought every Batman that they've released on this line, but I have bought quite a few. And this one is definitely one of my favorites. And that's even despite me not even having read Dark Knight's Metal. Yes, I have already pre-ordered the other version of this one with the guitar, because of course I love Batman, I play guitar, so why not have them both, as well as that Dark Side Batman figure, build-a figure. So I'm super excited about that. But when I came across this guy at Target, I could not pass him up because he just looks so cool and epic, despite pretty much pre-ordering the alternate version a day later. But it's okay, guys, because like I said, it's gonna be Batman with the guitar, so I'm super happy about that. But before we go ahead and get on into this review, I did want to show you guys what he looks like on the Hell Cycle, or the Bat Cycle, because this is the motorcycle that he drives in the comics apparently. This is the bike that is supposed to go with this Batman, and he actually looks really good on this, guys. He doesn't look all stiff and awkward and weird. As you can see, the trench coat flows very nicely on either side of the bike right there with this nice split. I'll lift it up a bit so you can see, and it kind of looks like a cape, which is amazing, you know, like the ends are made like his cape, but it also just looks like it's flowing very nicely on the bike itself. So I'm just saying, he looks really cool on this Bat Cycle. So if you don't have the Bat Cycle and you do have this Batman figure, or you're gonna pick this Batman figure up, I highly recommend you trying to find a Bat Cycle because he looks really cool on it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So of course, like all the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures, he comes with a nice little stand, which I am honestly really liking, because I just reset up my Street Scene diorama display pieces in my room. I actually bought two more because the two original I had bought, I just keep using for toy photography, so I actually bought two more. And I've been using these stands on all my figures, whether they're DC Multiverse or not, on like the higher shelves or portions of the dioramas, to make sure they're a little more steady. So I'm super happy they've been giving me one of these with every figure, because I have definitely been using them. And of course, he comes with a trading card which explains a little bit about him. That's the front. If you want to screen grab that, you can pause it and screen grab that. Read it for yourself. I'll probably take time to read it myself later, since like I said, I have not read this comic book series, but now that I see everything that's going on with it, I really should have. But I don't think I was even into comics as I am now. Back then I kind of got out of comics for a while, but I'm back in somewhat now. I'm starting to fall back out. I'm only going to be following certain miniseries, because the ongoing just gets too much. It's kind of like toys, guys. There's just never a shortage of comics for them to release. There's never a shortage of toys for them to release. They're just constantly going to be pumping new stuff out, and we're going to constantly be buying new stuff and running out of space. So I decided, well, I'd rather save some money on the comic books, put it more towards toys. So that's why I started doing that. Now I'm going off on a tangent, though. This is not even toy related, but the only other accessory that he comes with is his scythe, I think it's scythe, which is really cool. The end looks like he basically broke off a batarang, like a large batarang, and put it on here. As you can see, it kind of looks like the wing of a bat right there, and then the inside right there. But it's really nicely done. A little bit of detail on it with a little bit of ridges and whatnot makes it seem like, you know, it has ropes and stuff around it. So that's pretty nice. But that is basically it when it comes to the accessories that this guy comes with. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at this Batman. So, okay, so he's a lot taller now that he's not on his bike. So give me a sec, guys. Go ahead and raise this up for you. Alright, there we go. So here we are. So just looking at him, he looks menacing, guys. And just seeing all the amazing detail that's been sculpted into him is just so crazy. I mean, the leather in the trench coat is just awesome. The detailing and all the studs and spikes. It's just a really great figure. Like I said, when I saw him, I could not pass up on this Batman. Even though I'm getting another one. The bat symbol is a full bat symbol, if you were wondering. The one thing that I do want to notice is that there is just bat symbols galore on him. You have the bat symbol on his chest, the bat symbol on his belt, the bat symbol on his knee pads. So he is just filled to the brim with bat symbols, which I absolutely love. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can look down pretty significantly right there, as well as, oh shit, he can look really way up. Look at that. His neck almost dislocates right there. You do get a lot of head tilt right there. You do get full arm, I cannot speak right now, guys. His arm does go all the way up right there, as well as bicep rotation, shoulder rotation, and a butterfly joint in there. You do get double hinge elbows joints, as well as rotation at the wrist, as well as hinging at the wrist. You do get rotation at the diaphragm right there. Not too much ab crunch down. He can bend back slightly. He can kick out that far. He can kick back that far. And guys, finally, we can give McFarlane Toys another hand for finally giving us a thigh swivel, guys. Look at that. Oh my god, how long have we been waiting for a thigh swivel on our McFarlane DC Multiverse figures? And we finally got one. Finally. So I'm super happy about that. He does come with double hinge knee joints, which seem to be stuck right here, but he can kick back pretty far right there. And then his ankle joint, of course, can go all the way down, all the way up, and rotation there. And then last but not least, you do get the toe articulation. So overall, guys, this is an amazing figure. Just with the added thigh swivel alone makes me super happy. But then you have to go and mention the plastic. It is actually a denser plastic than most of the ones that they use. It's not a light hollow plastic that they usually use for the Batman. So I'm super happy about that. Like I said, it was probably because they didn't know where this line was going to go at the beginning, whether it was going to sell or not, so they didn't want to put too much money into it. But now they see that they do have an audience, they do have people buying, and they are investing in better, higher quality plastics to build these figures in, and I'm super happy about that. Because the last night on Earthwave did have a lot of QC issues, I'll admit. So I'm really hoping that this next wave doesn't, but we will find out, I guess. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take some cool pics of this guy, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigures. And if you stuck to the end of this video, type in the comments down below metal so that I know you did. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it, guys. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Magic Girl, aka the Buff Collector. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.